Hello guys, this is Miss Lola coming from the NCW Addicts group. We are addicts for these wallets. Someone was asking me about interfacing, so I'm going to talk about the different interfaces we can use. And it's your preference. It's whatever you decide you want to use would be your preference in the interfacing. So for the body, and I'm doing a, this is going to be extra large. So I've already got it cut out. For my body of my, the body piece, I'm going to start with the, let's see, SF 101. Joann's had this on sale. Had price, and then it had a, wait a minute, I got that upside down, I'm sorry. FS 101, right there. Pelon, it's a Pelon product. Joann's had this, I mentioned it for half price. 30 yards, guys, so I'll never run out. I got other things I can do with it too. So I put that on the body. That's on the body. You know what, I forgot to cut out a fusible piece, but that's good. So fusible fleece, you got a bumpy side. You want a piece for the body too. That's the next one you'll do. So I'm going to turn this up right here so you can see me cut it out right fast. That's the only piece I miss, guys, out of all this interfacing. Lordy. So we're going to do our the fusible fleece. Let me cut a piece out. Hold on. Of the fusible fleece. And after you cut it out, you're going to, like I told the young lady that's on the NCW Addicts group, I told her to make sure she take away about a quarter all the way around, because you don't want that in your seam allowance. My niece just ordered me some stuff from Amazon. Guys, I am so spoiled. She is a sweetheart. I thank God for all my family, my children. I have two. I've been to the gym today and I got lazy. I fell asleep. So I'm cutting out the fusible fleece. I'm just cutting all around it right fast. I will not fuse anything. We all know how to iron, so I'm not going to do all that. But I am cutting this out. And then I'm going to show you what I'm doing next after I finish cutting this out. I didn't pin anything. It's the fabric's on top. It holds together when you've been doing enough of these. And then I used to make backpacks. And backpacks is the same way. Different, 2 to 3 different types of interfacing. And you just have to select the ones you're going to use for your machine or your purposes, the ones you feel comfortable with. So that's my trash bag. So what I was talking about, so we got our SF 101. Here's your fusible, but you're going to fold this. You're going to fold, I am so sorry, guys. You're going to fold this, and we're going to cut this down all the way around. Just fold all the way around. I said about a quarter all the way around, because you don't want this in your seam allowance. And when I do my back zipper pocket, I also take out that box, that 1/2 inch box. I take that out. That way I don't have to worry about that thickness in my zipper area. And I have sewn it when I've done the back zipper pockets. I have sewn it in, but it's easier when you're doing sewing without it, because you don't need that thickness. So this is going to be after your body of your NCW, your SF 101, fuse that. Then you're going to fuse this, and notice that once you fuse the fusible fleece, now the fusible fleece, I would keep that one going. It's none of it's going to be on, it's not going to even be on the edges. See, and that's what you want. That's what I cut down to the young lady that was asking me about the interfacings on the Facebook group. The NCW Addicts group, okay? So that's the way we do that. You're going to iron, do one piece and then do that. So then on your interfacing, I mean the lining of the body, I just do I cut that out. Like I said, I didn't fuse anything on yet. I was just cutting it out. I cut that out. This is the Decobond 809. And that's this. It's all Peltex. Decobond 809. And you can use and I've used the Decobond 809. I did it on my credit card slots. I did it on the zipper pockets. The 2 zipper pockets. Yes. And I did it on the flap. But anyway, this is the lining of the NCW. So, and yeah, sprinkle. I gotta iron it. When you iron it up, that'll straighten up. One thing you do want to do if you haven't done this, you're gonna fold the lining. I know her pattern shows, Janelle's patterns, I think that's her name, shows that you leave an opening there. We don't do that. We fold ours like this, fold it in 4 once you get, and cut your 3 inches here and 3 inches on it, and you got 6. It's not even going to show once you put the bag together. You're going to turn your back right side out through that slit. That's what you're going to do. So we got our main body. We got our lining, interfacing, Decobond. Your flap. You want SF101 on this, your flap. I did Decobond on the lining piece, the back piece, or, you know, the piece that you're going to, the piece of the flap when you open it. You're going to do your Peltex on your border. If you're going to do the border, you're going to, here's your Peltex. This is your border. You're not putting nothing here because you're going to, your Peltex is actually fused on both sides. So you're going to, I would use a Teflon sheet, and I did that before. I did the Teflon sheet when you're ironing it, because if you don't, you're going to get that sticky on your iron. Okay? And I do have a video on the flap. If you want to go to YouTube, there's a video how I seen it on YouTube, and I'm sharing it. All this knowledge of making it easy for us, I'm going to share it. When I find something that works for me, I share. I love to share. I love to share information. It makes it easy. Then, of course, you got your 8 tie-ups, zipper tie-ups. I don't cut them 1.5. Mine are 2 inches or whatever, because you're going to cut them down. That's fine. I'm doing the extra large, so I got my 10 by 5 for those. I have, this is the back of the credit card slot. You could need a piece there. You do not need to do anything with that because your credit card slots, I'm doing Decobond. I've done the SF101 on it, and I've done the regular light interfacing. Where's that light? Medium weight. I think this is the medium weight. It's, yeah, medium to heavyweight, and it's 931 TD-10. You can use that. So, to put on that, if you don't want all that thickness. So this is the credit card slot. This is 21.25 by 10 for the extra large. So, in the extra large, you're gonna end up having 16 credit card slots. The back part, like I said, to the credit card slot, you do not need to line it. But this right here is your zipper pocket. So you will need to put your interface in, Decobond. I did that. I'm going to fuse that. And this is going to go to the other piece. But remember now, your other piece, you got to cut this in half if you're going to do the 2 zippers. I have an example of that on YouTube. So if you go to see my videos, like and subscribe. That way I can keep on making them, guys. Okay? Somebody is putting pornographic things on my YouTube. So if you see that, would you delete it? Because I promise you, it's not Miss Lola. That's not me. That's not even my style. So I don't do stuff like that. And I'm surprised that YouTube, the same people, I delete and report, and I still get that on my page. Anyway, Those are the linings. When you're doing your flap, let me show you something here on the flap part, because I got this all cut out and ready. When you're doing your flap, like I said, I did a SF 101 on the main body. Don't put anything else there. Your back piece is just a deco bond. The reason why I said that is because when you do this border, you got this Peltex and it's thick. So you got that Peltex. Now, if you want to, what did I do with that other little piece? I had one little piece. Hold on, guys. Oh, and don't throw your scraps away. Interfacing scraps, all those, keep them, because you're going to use them eventually. Don't throw those away. Let me get this one little piece I want to show you. And then we'll be done there. I'll go get me some dinner. I have not eaten anything other than a bowl of cereal, special K. Oh, this is the Peltex, the piece that was left when I cut this out. So what I did, and I did it on this, piece. I insert the deco bond right in that area here. See? Because it was kind of flimsy and it wasn't thick. So after I got everything put together and turned it and had the magnetic snap put in and all that, I inserted the deco bond. But one thing I didn't do, I didn't cut away a little bit from here, because if you put it in your seam allowance, it's going to be too thick. I made it work though. Okay? So it worked. I still didn't go to my storage unit to get my swivel locks. I'm going to get those. That's why I hadn't finished that. But that piece that you cut, when you're cutting out your Peltex part, and it's in the middle here, use that to insert in your flap, and it'll hold it up. So this is the extra large. I don't know why mine's look larger than some of those other ones. I went by the pattern measurements. So this is the extra large, and of course, like I got the zipper. Yep, I put a zipper on the back. Now this is the one that I hadn't made myself. This is just a regular size. This is why I came up with the zipper. I said, this is a lot of space. But months later, I came up with the zipper. I used this. I've been using this for a while. I enjoy my, wallet. I put my cell phone inside, and this is all I take in the stores when I go. Yep. So this is what I use. And then I did a video on directional print, because on the back here, it's upside down. That's why I came up with the directional print. This one is not directional print. It's just directional. Well, non-directional, sorry. This is non-directional because they're all over the place. This Giant's fabric is directional, so it's a certain way you have to lay it out. This Chief fabric is directional, so you have to cut and then mirror the image. And when you do that, and I got a video on that, you're going to fold your pattern piece in half and cut two, and all you need to do is just add an extra 1/4 inch. You don't need much more. So you're going to cut two pieces, lay your pattern piece this way with the round side up, cut two pieces and mirror the image, and sew that middle part together, and proceed as normal. That's what you're going to do. I do have a video on that. So these are directional, and this one is non-directional because your images is all over. Okay? Just thought I would mention that to anybody who haven't seen it. And then I did this little cutie right here. And it does have a back zipper pocket and everything else included. And a face mask. Like I said, I do a face mask. I thank my customers. It's just me. So, this is the little mini. I made a few of those. So, I'm waiting to do the XX large. I'm so excited. So, I'm going to be doing the extra large. One thing, two thing. The inside is going to be polka dots. red and white. The zipper pockets is going to be just plain red. So that's what I'm doing there. I'm going to have the polka dot border on the flap. So it's going to be a polka dot border all the way there. And like I said, when you put this together, if it's too flimsy for you, just insert that piece that you have cut up when you did your Peltex right here piece. But make sure you cut some of that off the bottom. I didn't do that, so that's what I'm telling you. And you may have to cut some around the sides to insert. So it's going to fit in like this. And that's what I have in that large wallet that I did. It works. You can put that, insert it right there. Yeah, so that'll work. So I hope this bit of tips and information helps someone. When you learn the different interfaces, it's whatever works for you. It's nothing set in stones, guys. So you can use whatever interfacing you want because it's your thing. And you do your thing on your NCW. So with that being said, I'm going to be fusing this together. I'm going to be making this one. I think I'm going to do the straps. I'm going to do that. I'm going to just do that red. I did this one polka dots. This is the extra large. I did this polka dots. I like the way it fits. So when I put the swivel locks on it, it will come together. It's not twisted. No. Okay. So when I get the swivel locks, I didn't feel like going to my storage. I left a 3-bedroom, 2 full-bath home in Tennessee. Decided it was time for me to be happy. After 17 years, I cut loose. I cut my ties, came home, left 31 pounds back in Tennessee. I'm working on living the best life I can. And it starts with me. So, happiness and joy and peace starts with you. It doesn't start with finding somebody that's going to give that to you. You have to give it to yourself. Treat yourself to love, happiness, and joy. Treat yourself to someone knowing how to treat you. So, with that being said, because we all need to encourage one another, with that being said, I'll see you guys later. Bye. Peace and love and happiness.